This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 40. Offense gets set for second down. Unloads quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to...
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On second down, looking to throw. The short hands, it's Lacy. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
He's going to pass. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Lacy. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man quickly. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
He'll just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
This is exactly why third down.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They're going back to the ground. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. At the 35, he's got room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Offense set on first down. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. They'll give it to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more...
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves...
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On the ground, it's Lacy. He shreds the tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lacy. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And remember, the last time these teams met. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. And they'll run the draw. Running with purpose. Looks like LSU has the first down.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's caught. It's Lacy. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Dumps it down to the back, clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offense is...
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 3, Texas A&M 0.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defensive back here.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Snags the quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
That's one.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation?
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the...
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense comes up on third and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He shreds the tackle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Offense working from the pistol.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Lacy.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Grab near the marker. It's Lacy. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just...
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Hard to imagine this is only their...
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Offense getting set for first down. Gets it out quickly.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just ran him over. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged on the outside, it's Lacy. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
And runs like that are...
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Tackle is made after the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On first down, here comes this offense. Here comes the option. Now the pitch.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the pass.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling.
Alert! Cricket! Check! Flex! 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 Flip! Flip! Unlock!
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After misfiring, it's second down. The give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a comment.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Lacy. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score, 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to...
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. The give as they work on that clock. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's... Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. A 1st down run on the doorstep. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Florida. That 55-yard field goal attempt went awry, and now to make matters worse, they'll give it up 1st and 10 at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on.
Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. He's right on target. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
Well, got us.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's complete on the right side. Tackled immediately after the catch. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these 2 met. How about this crowd rattling the rafters and trying to help their defense? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense.
3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. This time it's complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacy. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. A new set of downs after the completion. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it.
The Tigers are rolling down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had to.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. The handoff, keep working on that clock. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. Makes a grab and he's dragged down. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Lacy. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals. Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football. That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want...
First down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they... Line getting set on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got it in the middle, it's Lacy. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for room, it's Lacy. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Lacy. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacy. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the... And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
In the last couple of weeks, man.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Back open in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. RPO complete to open the drive. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Hilton. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And how about this offense? They haven't ran the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Can't get him to the ground.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Catch in the middle, it's Lacy. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Nice.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Power football with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Lacy. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, take bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. A quick pass to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game,
this offense has a 2nd down play.
Timeout, LSU.
On the ready? Clear! Clear!
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the left. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays in.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Comes out throwing on first down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all...
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just a simple power.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
Let's go.
To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the QB so lucky.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got a man, it's Lacy. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I love offense.
They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lacy. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down. It's the offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open. Hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it to the right here. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught on the outside, it's Lacy. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking hand.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Line gets set, 1st down.
42, Spider.
Looking for a crease, it's Lacy. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Brought down, though. Looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Tries again to get it in. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on.
Quarterback will audible. 3rd and goal from way back there. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense is put together.
First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad remains unbeaten on the season.
Stakes get higher. The pressure starts to mount. Those rivalry games come up late in the season a lot of times for people. So this team has been really dominant throughout the season. Jesse, they got a little bit more to go. Can't get too high just yet.
Yeah, so how much more do they have left in the tank? We know this season has taken a toll on them, even though they've looked really good at times. A couple guys have been dinged up mentally, emotionally, physically. They're exhausted. Do they have enough left in the tank to finish this thing out undefeated?
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.